Hello everyone. Hope you're having an excellent day today. I'm doing pretty great. Today we've got another Rock Raiders build update. And I didn't get quite as much built as I thought I would this weekend. However, I think that the small bits that I did get done really pack a punch. So let's dive in. The main attraction today is this big pink geode. I say big because it is greatly increased in size. It was kind of hard to picture exactly how much until I put a minifigure in there for scale, and now you can see, wow, it's really grown quite a bit. It's got 3, sometimes 4 different colors of pink around the outside now. So you have magenta, you have dark pink, bright pink, and then the original old school pink tucked in a few spots as well. So it looks a lot better. If you think about the old one in terms of 720 standard definition, this is the 4K OLED display. It just looks great. It looks fuzzy on the inside, it has so many crystals. I've used pretty much all my pink crystals again, even with the new ones that I got, so a lot more going on. It's pretty much done. There's a few areas around the corner that do show some exposed bright pink, and I think I need to just get a little bit more trans dark pink pieces to cover up some of those little spots on the side, but overall really happy with it. I was also able to work quite a bit on the rest of the lava. So before we had it done to about here, and now we have expanded all the way down the split area. This cutaway is all finished off, and we've gotten all the way down to here, and we still have about a foot left in the lava display to fill up with bricks and add texture on the top. So quite a bit of that has been added. There's still a little bit of texture to add here, and lots of transparent bricks to be added right here. I've just run out of pieces once again. I'll probably have to place another bricklink order. However, I did get this back corner here filled out. Just need to put some small detail pieces like these on top here. The red geode is pretty much where it was last time, so no new progress there. Probably going to round that off soon. Started adding a little bit of brick to the edge of the lava here. I think I had a few pieces down before in the last video, but now you can see there's quite a bit more added. Even around this corner here, we've added some black bricks to cover up the pink back of that geode there, so hopefully you just see a cave wall instead. Interestingly, you won't really see that side too much from the viewing area here at the front, but if somebody gets a side angle, I do want people to see a detailed cave around there. So let's turn on these lights and see how this new pink geode and the lava looks here. Ah, that never gets old. Alrighty. That glowing lava, super bright, yet super mellow too. Looks amazing with the vehicle next to it. You can see the reflections on it. And let's plug in that geode too here. Wowzers. That is so cool looking. The camera picks it up pretty well. The white lights on pink transparent pieces does show up pretty good. I've added the 3 lights at the top and 1 light over on the side in that little corner piece so it's not too dark right there. And I think it looks great. And I may even end up leaving that little explorer figure in there. You get to wonder how he ended up in a geode surrounded completely by crystals, but I just think it looks so cool. Even the color combo with the figure seems to match well with the crystal. And of course the lava looks as cool as ever. Just a few more pieces to get on the end and a few more detail pieces to put on the top. And then it should be pretty much good to go. All right, so that's pretty much it for the build progress today, but I did want to share some of the plans I've got going on for the next few parts of the build. I might have mentioned this in a previous video, but I'll just share it here again anyway, just because I feel like talking about it. There's the 3 different layers of the build. There's the lava layer, the normal rock layer, and the frozen layer up at the top. But in each of those layers, I want a specific Rock Raiders vehicle to go in. And I'm not talking about the sets. As cool as they are, they're just a little bit big and bulky. I'm gonna make some slightly more refined, more detailed pieces using some newer pieces that have been invented in the past few years. Even there's been a lot of teal pieces produced in the last couple years. So I'm just planning on making my own custom Rock Raider vehicles for this scene, but I'll probably have the Rock Raiders sets on display nearby the build so you can get an idea what the original stuff was. Anyway, on the bottom, above the lava flow, I want to have a hovercraft of some kind of a flying vehicle, probably right here, or somewhere else, maybe over here. Anyway, one of these spots where there's a nice big opening to see it, and I'm hoping that it'll not only be suspended, but also possibly have a little motion, like a spinning blade or maybe a rotating piece of some kind. Somehow just bringing a little life to the scene, because if it's static, it might be kind of boring. I know there's going to be some mist going over the surface of the lava, which will help a lot, but a little bit of movement would be just, ooh, the icing on the cake. Once you get up to the rock layer, I'm hoping to have a pretty large drilling vehicle tunneling out a area of the scene, and I'm excited to build that. Going to be very low slung, even more than the Chrome Crusher perhaps. We'll see, like a realistic looking mining vehicle for the Rock Raiders. And up at the ice level, I'm hoping to have a very cool Rock Raiders mech, sort of like the granite grinder that we have down here, just for display purposes, but maybe a little bit bigger, maybe with a robotic hand, maybe with a big drill. So I'm hoping to make a very cool custom Rock Raiders mech here, probably discovering that giant ice crystal that we looked at in the last video. So definitely some machine building that I'll have to be doing here. But that's about it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We're gonna have a couple of busy weekends coming up here with Black Friday for me, someone who works in retail. We've got a bunch of holidays, family time, all sorts of good stuff that's going to distract me from my fun time of building this Rock Raiders build. And I have been having a good time. I find myself, whenever I come down to the studio and I just look at it, I'll end up getting absorbed, start putting some pieces down, and next thing you know, it's 2 hours later and I completely wrecked my schedule. But nonetheless, I still plan on coming down here and building quite a bit, even with the busy holiday season. Hopefully we can get some progress done for you guys to see. We'll see you next time. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.